The elements have been identified and sorted into something called the periodic table, which we will be spending a lot of other lectures on. You may notice here a bunch of just letters in boxes. Those letters in boxes are each a chemical symbol which represents one element and puts it on a periodic table to represent how it relates to other elements. For example, you can see as 1 is an H. The H is for hydrogen. Hydrogen has one proton and usually no neutrons and one electron. That's what the 1 means, is one proton. If it was 2 protons, look on the way other side, you see helium. These are both different types of elements. Hydrogen and helium are both elements. They cannot be broken down further into other substances. So this is the periodic table of elements. And we'll be spending a fair amount of time on this. How do we look at the periodic table? Well, if you look at horizontal rows, like that row number 1 containing hydrogen and helium, that is called a period. Period 2 is lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and neon. So these are parts of period 2. And the things that period 2 has are different than the things in period 1. How? Well, we're going to cover that in another lecture. The vertical groups are called columns. So you can see column number 1 containing hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. That is group 1. Those things in pink are all the alkali metals, and they have certain properties. The groups have certain properties that are all shared, certain intrinsic properties of each one of these elements. And we're sorting the periodic table by the number of protons, which is generally equal to the number of electrons. So take a look at the periodic table of elements. You will not be memorizing the periodic table of elements in this class. If you do, congratulations, that's what you chose to do. But we are expecting you to be able to read chemical symbols in the next few lectures.